Hey everyone, welcome to this week's video. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Modelones Germany Salon kit Valentine's Day edition. In this kit you get all the things needed to create the perfect Valentine's Day set. In this kit we have the UV nail lamp, cuticle oil, the top and base coat, we have all the user manuals for those that are new to nails, we have nail stickers. On this sheet we have an array of different shaped and sized bows and flowers. We also get given a scratch card, which I was surprised to see. After scratching it, we have the opportunity to win a huge prize. After scratching mine and wiping the excess dust off away, I realised I didn't win anything. We have these nail covers for when you want to remove your gel polish. We have these 4 plain gel polishes alongside these 2 iridescent ones. In this cute pouch we have all the nail tools needed to create the most beautiful set. You have nail remover wraps, you can add these with the covers. And we have this beautiful white chrome powder. We have this 100 to 180 grit nail file. We have this magnet for the cat eye polish. This cuticle pusher. And we have these nail tweezers to help with applying the nail stickers. And then we have this dual-ended brush. On one side we have a dotting tool, and then on the other side we have a very thin nail brush, as well as this cuticle trimmer. Before we start, I want to do some swatches to see how each of these gel polishes look, and then I'm also going to do these swatches on these tiny cute bears to add to my swatch book. First one is this beautiful deep red, which is called Romance Glow. And then I'm going to cure this using the UV lamp for 60 seconds. And this is how it looks. Next one is this beautiful bright bold red. This beautiful bold red called Rose Tails. Next one is Eternity Twine, which is this cool toned baby pink shade. And this is how it looks. Next one is Snowy Mist, which is a plain white shade. And the next one is this Treasure Love, which is this iridescent baby pink shade. Stunning. This next one is Moonstone Illusion. As a base for this, I applied the Snowy Mist. I apply a very thin coat of this and then sort of play around with the magnet. And then I cure this under the UV lamp too. I remember this shade in a previous kit that I tried out, and I have a swatch stick for this too, and I realised that I used a different base for that. This is how Moonstone Illusion looks with a black base and a white base. And these are all the little cute bears, which I'm going to add to my swatch book. Look how adorable all of these colours are. Before we start the set, I need to prep my nail tips. I'm picking out my sizes and then mounting them onto these stands. Once I've done that, I'm going to go in with the Modelones nail file to sharpen up the edges a little bit because I want my nails to be square AF. And then I also use one of the sides of the nail file to buff the surface of each tip so the gel polish can adhere correctly and not have any lifting. And then using this nail brush, I'm gonna get rid of any excess nail dust. I'm gonna be applying the Modelones base coat. And then cure under the UV lamp for 60 seconds. I applied this nude shade off camera as a base before I do the nail design. So for the first nail design, I wanted to create a classic French tip with a cherry design on top. To do this, I created a thick border using the Snowy Mist shade, and then using the nail brush, I perfected the smile line to make it nice, crispy and neat. Once I finalised the smile line and the design in general, I went in again with another coat to add a bit more opacity to the overall look. For the cherry design, I used the Macart rhinestone glue to create a 3D circular shape, and then curing using my pink cure lamp upside down so that it doesn't cure sideways. I did the same on the other side. I used the brush to perfect the shape of the cherry so that it's nice and circular, and I cured the second one upside down too. Using the Beetles green gel liner, I create the stem. The trick here is to be very slow and steady and to just build on thin lines as opposed to creating a thick line. It's so much easier to neaten up after. I use this little cuticle stick to tidy up the edges so that it's nice and flush. And then I cure that in place so that it doesn't budge when I'm drawing the leaf in. That leaf is nice and perfect. And then I also pin cure that into place. And then going in with this deep red shade, Romance Glow, I go over top of the cherries. This brush is very nice because it just cups the cherry shape perfectly. And then I cure this under the UV lamp. For the second design, I wanted to create a baby pink French leopard print design. After creating a thick border using the Eternity Twine shade, I used a thin nail brush to perfect the smile line. And then I cure for 60 seconds underneath the UV lamp. Next, I use this Modelones white chrome powder . I unscrew this, and then using the pink tweezers included in this kit, I very slowly take the cover off without having the chrome powder spill everywhere. As you can see, it's so cute. It looks like snow. And then I apply this on top of the pink French tip. I also used this chrome powder on top of the cherries too because I thought it would look really cute as well. After brushing off the excess dust, I apply Rose Tails and Romance Glow onto a disposable nail palette, and then using the dotting tool I carefully apply the Rose Tail shade in the shape of a jelly bean on top of the French design. And then using Romance Glow, I use a dotting tool to apply the shade around the red dots I applied earlier. So for the third design, I wanted to create a French ombre chrome design. After creating a snowy mist border, I used this lipstick ombre tool to blend the white into the nude shade. And then I used this ombre brush to sort of help with the blend a bit. Before I go in with the chrome powder, I apply a thin layer of top coat so that the chrome powder on top sits nicely and smoothly and it doesn't look too uneven. Using this white chrome powder again, I apply a thin layer of this over the entire nail surface. And then brush off any excess, and then that's it. For the fourth design, I wanted to create a metallic Baroque heart design. So to start off with, I applied a thin layer of Eternity Twine. And then used Moonstone Illusion on top. Using my heart magnetic tool, I wanted to create a heart shape, and then I cured under the UV lamp, and this was the result. But I also wanted to use this Treasure Love shade. I applied this all around the magnetic heart shape on the nail, and then used the liner brush to help with precision. Once I applied a thin coat, I used a dotting tool to create a Baroque style finish. I created these little tiny circular swirls to create that effect. And then once I was happy with the design, I cured underneath the lamp for 60 seconds. For the fifth design, I wanted it to be super simple and basic, and so using Romance Glow, I created a French border. I created thick lines on the side walls of the nail and the free edge, as well as the smile line, using the liner brush to perfect the shape and make it look very precise. And once I was happy, I cured that in place for 60 seconds underneath the UV lamp. Now for nail decor, I'm going to be starting off with the leopard print design. So I'm going to apply a blob of rhinestone glue, and then I'm going to apply this deep red suede bow on top, which matches almost perfectly the Romance Glow gel polish. And then for the ombre chrome, I'm going to add 3 blobs for the 3 different roses I'm going to apply on top. So I put on a glittery red rose, and then I apply this pink rose, and then for the last one I applied this lighter, very sheer pink rose. And then I cure this in place using my pink cure lamp. Final design, I apply a blob of rhinestone glue again, and then attach this amazing heart-shaped gemstone on top, and then I cure this in place with my lamp. Moving on to nail stickers. Before I apply any of these, I remove this film on top so that picking individual stickers becomes a lot easier. First sticker I choose is this beautiful white bow with a pearl in the middle, and I applied this to the red bordered nail and then press that into place. The next one, I pick this silver star and I apply it to the cherry nail because it just adds a little something extra. To finish these nails up, I apply a very thin layer of this top coat to seal in all of the gel polishes, the nail stickers and the gems I placed on top. And then I cure each nail underneath the nail lamp for 60 seconds. If you're interested in this nail kit, feel free to press the first link in the description box below to check this out in more detail. This is the final look. I'm going to apply some of this oil because my cuticles look dry AF. And here they are. That's it for this week's video. If you enjoyed watching, please do leave it a massive thumbs up, and I shall see you all for next week's video. Bye!